Behind this petition cannot be adequately, I believe, reflected by the number who signed it, although the number of signatures is incredibly impressive when we bear in mind the fact that Northern Ireland has only 1.8 million people, including all of those who are under 18 and could not fill in the petition, and the tens of thousands of older people who were precluded from expressing their view due to their lack of email addresses and ability to take it online. Frustration we have, Madam Chair, is that 53 days into the Northern Ireland Protocol, problems still exist. Back to life. There's little point in the limited time I have today in rehearsing the fact that we knew the Northern Ireland Protocol would be a disaster. And I highlighted in the House that the empty shelves that are now a reality. It has always been the cornerstone of our stance that our biggest trader by far is the GB mainland. This has been shown, the stats prove that. The fact of the matter is that to say we remain a part of the Union and yet an export health certificate is required to bring a ham sandwich across the border, or even a piece of farming machinery, has highlighted rules on British soil particles travelling from one part of the UK to another part of the UK. The soil that was okay on the 30th of December was not all right on the 1st of January of 21. Makes this statement, I believe, that we remain an integral part of the UK appear simply untrue. To say that there's respect for the Good Friday Agreement and successive agreement, which precludes appropriate border checks, would be laughable if I were not seeing a rise in tensions not seen since the days of the Troubles. How do I explain that the principle of consent, enshrined as the bedrock of the lamentable Good Friday and successive agreement, has been used to enforce without referendum, without consultation, and indeed against the expressly stated wishes of the majority of representatives, a step in which Northern Ireland is treated as a third country outside the UK? How can this be done whilst holding up the Good Friday Agreement or any agreement which Northern Ireland say remains British, when can the Minister of State perhaps at the end explain to the family on the street who have watched their mother break her heart over the murder of her serving son to preserve the Union, they shouldn't be angry at the imposition of the backdoor exit from the UK under the auspices of protecting peace, which causes tensions to escalate within communities? We have seen no argument for this. The peace process has not ended because of the decision of the COVID-19 and the restrictions that were in place for the border. While Strangford has the highest percentage of signatories to the petition in the UK, what is notable that every single constituency has signatures. This is because the protocol is prohibitive, not simply to the traders and customers in Northern Ireland, but also to suppliers, to reps, producers in the UK mainland. One business in my constituency who put an order for hardware in December has still not gotten his delivery. He tells me that a supplier contacted their MP in the mainland. I think it's one of the speakers today, by the way, to say the Northern Ireland Protocol is risking close to £100,000 worth of business. He wants to see the end of it. So does the supplier of seedings who supplies nurseries in Northern Ireland with tens of thousands of pounds worth of plants annually. So does the deli meat producer. So does the wine wholesaler. So does the oven repair wholesaler. So does the specialty cheese supplier. So does the building work supplier. So does a fisherman fighting over access, fisheries and trade. Why is it the Northern Ireland fishing fleet are treated as a third world country whenever they bring their catches back to the Northern Ireland? The border for our fishing sector is not down the middle of the Irish Sea. It starts at the harbour wall at Portavogie, Ardclass and Kilkeel. Now, Madam Deputy Chair, just how wrong is that?